y'all gonna have to see that. Okay. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let's go ahead and get a givey up. Y'all have been so patient. Let's go ahead and get a givey up. When I say so patient, I mean ridiculously. So how about y'all know the snow came down, right? So of course, hubby, of course he had to stay at work. And of course I let the children stay up. And no matter how long you let children stay up, just know they are ungrateful. They are ungrateful. It was time for my babies to go to sleep. My girl, she was down. She was knocked out. But both of my sons, not for none. They didn't want to go to sleep. He started having a little tantrum, about to crash out, and I said, "Imma call your daddy." And once I say, "Imma call your daddy," I think he had a change of heart, you know? I don't know what it is, but once I said, "Imma call your dad," he had a full change of heart. Yeah, yeah, exactly, grateful. It's to me, it's amazing. It's amazing how queen, how we can have a change of heart once we say we're gonna call dad. But while we've been here and mama let you stay up until 12. I literally just laid him down till 12:45. Yeah, he said, I think I'm gonna tap out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. That's what he said once I said I'm gonna call your dad. But whole time the baby boy was crashing out. He was crashing out. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Crystal. We about to get these $2 up, these $2 nails up here. I do have a couple, or more than a couple, a few new nails. So let's go ahead and get started. How are y'all doing tonight? I hope everyone's trying to stay warm. Go ahead and hop in that givey. And that givey is really there to help cut down on shipping if you plan on purchasing, or if you just want some really cute stickers, that is there as well. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so I usually just show the nails first and then run these nails, the $2 sets. Okay, so I usually just show them first and then run them. Okay, you're on late. I know. I literally just laid my children down because I'm being a bad mom and Papa's is at work. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and let them stay up because they would never. No, you're not. Girl, I'm over here being a horrible mom. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and let them stay up because they don't ever really get to stay up past bedtime unless it's with me. Girl, I let them stay up and it bit me in the butt. Cause I'm like, the girl, I got her good, right? The girl, I got her good. I'm over here waiting on the little boy to go to sleep. I'm waiting on my boy to go to sleep. Girl, he up here looking at me, looking at him, look at him. And I'm like, boy, if you don't go to sleep. Of course, he was like, Mommy, I want a hug. Mommy, I want a kiss before he go to bed. Buy him more time. He think he slick. Mommy, I want a hug. Mommy, I want a kiss. He know that get me every time. He know it get me every time. Yes. All of a sudden, hey girl, hi Ash, how you doing, Bookie Bud? Whole time, this boy can't stand my guts. I'm kidding, y'all. He's just not affectionate with me, but with our baby boy, he's affectionate with him. But only time he affectionate with me is when it's time to go to bed and he want to stay up later. That's the only time he's affectionate with me. I don't mind it. I had to wait to go to bed until after hanging out here for a little. Hey, just a little bit. Just a little bit. If y'all are tired of seeing these sets and the $2 sets, trust me, I have different sets in the $4 sets that you have not seen yet. Okay. But I'm telling y'all, boys, like a boy moms, like that whole boy mom facade. Yes, there's one side that's ill vibes, but then there's the other side of like, truth is, I'm tired. That's the other side. I'm on that side of being a boy mom. Baby, I am tired. I am tired. Baby, I got 5 teenage girls, including a set of twins. What girl, you doubled up like that? Not you doubling up like that. Hi, Skylar. Not you doubling up. Girl, everybody's trying to wish that on me because we got twins in our family. And I'm like, if you don't shut up, I will slap you. Like, I will really like, what's that new dude's name? What's that dude, that boxer's name? The light skinned boxer with the veneers. Oh my gosh. We watch him so often. I should know, right? It's not Ryan Garcia. I think it starts with like a D. Y'all know who I'm trying to talk about. And then my husband and they got my husband wrapped around their finger, but they drive me crazy. See, here's the thing. I think it's vice versa. So I can't even say like one or the other. So all my kids got me wrapped around their finger. Mary Sin, you got that bookie bud. Don't be out here sinning, Mary Sin, okay? You got Mary in your name, so I think you do good, okay? But no, so all my kids got me wrapped around their finger. It's unfortunate, y'all. It's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Like, it's to the point where I don't want no pets in the house, but I know, y'all. I know the day they sit here and ask me for a darn dog, I'm gonna be up here cleaning up behind that darn dog. It's not even a question of like if we will get that dog or cat. I hate cats, but for my children, I will get a cat. I hate cats. I'm sorry, y'all. I know if y'all cat people, close your ears. I hate them. I love kittens, but I hate cats, y'all. Truthfully. But I know if I get a cat, it's gonna be potty trained. I'm gonna tell you that much. Okay? If I get a cat, that joker gonna be potty trained. Cause ain't no way you think I'm about to go outside. You think I'm about to, I'm sorry, not go outside. You think I'm about to have, I'm sorry, I can't do litter boxes in the house, y'all. I just can't even, the sight of a litter box just makes me, I have a weak stomach. Kudos to whoever can. I'm gonna try to get these in here. Let's see, how we gonna do this? Um, I'm tired of seeing these sets, okay? I'm tired of seeing these sets. So what I will do is, oh, these are a large, my bad, John. But what I will do is I have 2 mediums and 1 large. So each purchase, each purchase 1, 2, 3. So the next 3 purchases will get an extra set of nails. So if you make 1 purchase, you get 1 extra set of nails, and that's for the first 3 purchases, okay? And if that first 3 purchases is by the same person, then you get all 3 of these nails, okay? But y'all get what I mean. Y'all get what I mean? Or do I sound slow? Because I sound slow to myself sometimes. I'm sorry, y'all. A little special. Hi, zombie. Hi, Ifa. How you say that? I'm sorry, that sounds so ghetto. Bless my heart. Girl, that name is hard. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, and you said LOL, and I can't even say your name. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to pronounce it because I'm gonna butcher it. You're funny. You know, Ar is it Ara or Ara? Ara or Ara? Hi, love bug. How you doing, girl? We're about to run these $2 nails, okay? These $2 start nails. I'm gonna move this over to the side a little bit. How can I adjust this? Let's slant it a little bit. Let's not go over the edge though, you know? How the freaking frat. There we go. I think we're almost there. Yeah, I think we're almost positioned correctly in this poop storm of a show. What the heck? Okay. We just gonna have to rock out with my Glock out like this, okay? We're gonna have to rock out with the Glock out like that. Let me push this back. Okay, Bookie Butts. Let's go ahead and start these $2. These $2. Okay. And like I said, the next 3 purchases, you get an extra set. Okay. I only have these available. The first 3 purchases, I have these available, and I have 2 mediums and I have 1 large. Okay. Let's start the auction. So the first set I'm going to run is going to be this one. Okay. These are a medium. You got that cute little ombre. Ombrita. I wonder how you say ombre in Spanish. Y'all know Spanish is really close to English. Spanish is spicy English. Don't nobody let you tell don't let don't let nobody tell you different. Spanish is spicy English and I love it. You know? What is that boxer's name? Oh, it's me, y'all. Okay. I gotta watch some drama. I'm just so tired. No, I don't like Tommy G versus Roach. What was that man's name? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I gotta find something on TV first because what's life without TV? Who won that? That was perfect. Chaya Faith. Chaya. I like you, Chaya T. I'm so happy that you won that for me. Thank you, Bookie Butt. You welcome, Bookie Butt. Okay, Brokies in Love. Let's watch this. I love to see me some Brokies in Love. Cause how y'all broke and y'all in love? Oh my gosh. One of us has to be mad. We can't be broken in love. Oh my gosh. And we both broke. Somebody gotta be making some money. I don't get how we both broke. Hi, Ivy. We both broke? Is that a thing? How y'all both broke? Somebody gotta get some money. I heard he tricking her out though. I'm sorry, y'all. That took a turn. I'm sorry. But I heard he is doing things like she doing things for her. I heard that he making her do certain things, some strange things for some change. Y'all, this set, I need all my anime people. No, it's not Netflix, it's YouTube. It's the free Netflix. The free Netflix. And let me know if my TV too loud because sometimes I do too much. Now these, I don't care if y'all want them. I just have a question. Who is this character specifically? I enjoy this character so much. Looking at their face brings me great pleasure. Who is that? Who is that? Like, whom is that? I know y'all know. And y'all just don't want to tell me because y'all want to keep that character for yourselves. And it's not fair. It's not fair. Because every time I bring that character out, I always ask the same question. You know what? Nobody tells me who it is. Nobody tells me who it is. And it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart, y'all. These are for the shorties for real. If you like short nails, girl, go ahead and grab you some. Go ahead and grab you some. Okay? These are hit him. Who doing illegal? Not them staying in a storage unit and making a whole video out of it. Oh my gosh. So not only are y'all broke, but you stupid at the same time. Lord help them. Being broke is one thing, but being broke and dumb, you gotta pick a struggle. You gotta pick a struggle. You can't be broke and dumb now. That is terrible. That is so true. Like, how you broke and dumb? That's some plastic. I don't know what the heck that is. But yeah, you can't be broke and dumb, girl. I feel like that's just crazy work at this point. At least like one person be broke and the other one be dumb. That's perfect. You know, like one of y'all be broke and then one of y'all be dumb. That's cool. That's real cool. But if both of y'all broke and dumb, that's scary. That's scary. That is scary. That's the Boo Boo and Hello Kitty. Now this gives coquette vibes, okay? This gives cottage girl vibes. I run in long flowy dresses throughout the garden. That's what that reminds me of. She looks back at the camera effortlessly. That's what girl, don't laugh at my nonsense. Please don't. Don't encourage it. Don't encourage. Okay. And you know what's crazy? I used to hate when I would go on nail shows and they would be doing that with the nails. Like they would be doing this. Like, why y'all gotta do all that? But now that I do it, I'm like, okay, I understand. I understand now because you kind of gotta show the dimensions. You kinda commentary is the best. You know? Like, sometimes y'all ever watch a video and it really wouldn't be that funny, but the commentary, co co we just gonna say the voiceover, 'cause that word is kinda, difficult, you know, but the voiceover really do it for you? You know what I'm saying? You know, just a little bit. They are literally telling folks the storage unit that they're staying in, basically, let's get a give you up. Basically, that is mad things. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Broke boys don't deserve cutie. They gonna stay broke forever. Trust me. Yes, they gonna stay broke forever if that happens. Telling you. Now, that two-tone right there, I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did that. Two-tone yellow. You know, if you want to be a little razzle dazzle festive, I get it, but it gets to a point. It gets to a point. Actually, I wanted to see this one. Dating nightmare exposes a TikToker dark past. That's the actual one I want to see. I'm tired of seeing brokies. It just discourages me. Funny but true story. My dad moved out of his house into a new house, and these people are living in a tent in his front yard. He, um, huh, huh, girl, what is going on? I'm sorry, I'm speechless. Dad need to kick them out, or Dad need to get him off his lawn. Get off my lawn. That's how I would be. I don't care. I would be that mean old man. I would be that mean old man just for that day. Get off of my lawn. No lie, I swear. Not a girl. And he's allowing it. Why is dad allowing? These are large. Why is dad allowing that? Why is Papa allowing that? No, no. Cause me and my dad and I promise you, if somebody was doing that on my daddy line, oh my gosh. No, he isn't. And he's told him to leave. It's actually at the house he just moved out of. So, wait. Enlighten me. So, if it's out of the house that he just moved out of, it's still his property, or is it no longer his property and they just did it? It's so stupid but hilarious. My aunt keeps saying, do the people still live in the yard? Right. Are they doing squatter rights? It's still his property because it's my great grandmother's house. Oh yeah, get off my lawn, baby. I will put sprinklers. I will install. I'm so petty. I will install motion sensor sprinklers just for you. Believe me, I will install motion sensor sprinklers just for you. You know, I thank God I've never had to go through stuff like that. Only because I really would go psychotic mode. Like, do you know I will burn this house out? Do you know that I will go to war? I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be showing y'all the nails. Do you know I will do this? Come on now. Get off my lawn. And he's got to use a southern accent when he says it. Because it's not like, if you use a New Yorker accent, it doesn't hit the same. Hey, yo, get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. I don't know how I'm not a New Yorker. So all I got is a country accent. But that's how you gotta do it. He has to use a country accent behind it when he threatens them. Get off of my lawn. If you don't get off my lawn in 2.5 seconds, I'll have my foot so far up your crack that the toe is gonna see the top of your skull. Something like that, something like that. We're in the South. We're no. Oh, girl, he got the accent down pat. There's no other way to go around it. There's no other way to go around it. There's no other way to go around it. I see this mayor. He was like, "You're not the dumbest person in the world." Better. He was like, "What did he say?" He was like, "You're not the dumbest person in the world, but you better hope that the dumbest person doesn't die." If that went over your head, You've done this before. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. The worst I've done is I've fussed out some kids. I ain't never cussed out no child. I don't ever feel like it's okay to curse out a child. To each their own, but I just don't cuss at kids. I don't care how grown they be acting. I just don't cuss at them. But I will fuss you out, and I ask, where's your mama? And if you don't tell me, I'm gonna follow you home like a Looney Tune. Nowadays, I gotta be careful though, because if you follow somebody's child home, they are like they don't want you to tell them nothing about their child. Even if their child was cutting up, they be willing to pew pew, and I be willing to pew pew too. Thank you so much, Kia. Well, I be willing to pew pew too. You know, every time you show those fuzzy ones, they feel like, how do I explain it? They feel like, what is it that I can explain that it feels like? Help me. They feel like a suede. They feel like a suede. That's what it reminds me of. Like it feels like a suede shoe. You're welcome, Kia Will. But yeah, they feel like a suede shoe. I like touching them. It sounds crazy, but I like touching them. I just like how it doesn't go everywhere. I hate when you get nails and like the glitter goes everywhere. I hate when you get nails or like this just stuff goes everywhere. I can't stand that. Don't give me no nail that feels like it's just not right. It's just not right. I think I showed these. Okay. Can you run the pink nails? Frugal fleece fine. Which pink nails? It's ones that you just saw. Hold on, she about to break out the arsenal. Pink, 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 pink. These pink or the pink almond medium ones? Pink almond medium. Pink almond medium. Pink almond medium. I'm sorry, Bookie, but well. Hold on. I know these. Hold on. Hold on. I know. She said I just put them away. I know. I'm a little special. Oh, I'm crying. She thinks I am normal. Like I'm just like so smart. You're so kind. The ones on the top that were dark pink, red, kind of. Oh, girl. Yes. See, that helped. Are you talking about these? Ash came through with the assist. Ash came through with the assist. Yeah, I like these. I do like these, y'all. Can't Capernickel. I do like these. Thank you so much, Frugal. Y'all, cat eye gonna do it every time. To me, I feel like cat eye gets like, I feel like people, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like I like cat eye, but I don't like it to the point where it's just like it has to be special. You know what I'm saying? It has to be kind of like special. But just a regular cat eyes, it just doesn't do it for me. I'm not gonna lie. I like stuff like this. I do like stuff like that. Let me put those up next. And you also get a free pair, okay? The first 3 purchases get because you're a medium. First 3 purchases get a free pair. So the only ones that are left of the free pairs are a large and a medium. So the next purchases will get either set of those. Okay. So I already did these. Let's drop these back in the box. And let's put the last few up of the $2 nails, and then we'll move on to the $4 nails. You're so welcome, Frugal. Thank you, girl. And thank Ash for that assist, because, child, I don't think I would have done it. I don't think I would have made it, y'all. I don't think I would have made it. Never would have made it. Okay. These are last of the $2 nails, and we're moving on to the $4 nails. I do have some new sets on the $4 nails. Yes. Yes. Now, I always tell people whenever you see this little blush, just know that that nail is most likely going to look a lot more natural than your average nail. Because when you put that nice little blush pink, I already showed these. I can't stand these raggedy nails. I'm sorry, y'all. This gonna be a part of the free ones. Only reason I can't stand these nails is because the two-tone yellow to me, personally, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. It's just not my vibe. Okay, these are going to be a part of a free set. Okay, so the next purchase, you have a choice, one out of these three sets. Okay, this is a large and this is a medium. All right, I think I already ran these. Let's go ahead and run these. These are the last. I like Love. I can't even Love in Havani. I like her profile pic. Let's go ahead and run these. Okay. People are so comfortable sharing their embarrassing stories. Bro, I'm taking that to the grave with me. Y'all are wild. Like my dating experiences of goofies, but I'm not. I'm dying with that. You hear me? My dating experiences. If we're not face to face, and I know you ain't got no camera up, oops, I missed the swipe for those first ones. Which ones? These. These. Yes. Okay. That's all. That is it. That is all. I like stuff like this. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It gives those you are so welcome. Thank you. It gives those, we call it kawaii. How do you say that? Is it kawaii or kawaii? Those kawaii vibes. Which set did you want? If you were medium, I guess you would want to choose a medium. Which set do you want? Because you already have one free set. What other free set do you want? You want one or two? But yeah, like I feel like people are a little too you said two? You already have a set of two. You sure you want two of number two? If you do, that's fine. I'm just double checking. Because you already have this free set right here. So you want this one as well? That is fine. Okay. I'm like, that is fine. Okay. I wasn't saying it to change your mind, but I was just letting you know you already have that. Um, I didn't want you to double up unless you wanted to. Hi, Golden Princess. How you doing, Bookie Butt? Okay, did I run? I didn't run these. How are you doing, Bookie Butt? Now this is Cinema Roll. I think that's how you say her name. I think you say Cinema Roll. I don't know. I think that's how you say her name. It's like a Sanrio character. I don't know if I ran these. I believe I did. But this is the last of the $2 sets, and then we're moving on into the $4 sets. Okay. And we are about to move on to the $4 sets. I'm gonna throw up a givey. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, this is the crazy story. Oh my gosh. This guy really went through it with her. Like she's a pathological liar. Oh my gosh. Well, distraction. Too many. Too many. I'm so sorry, y'all. But too many distractions are in my mind. But no, she is diabolical. Oh, I don't know what did I run something? But no, she is diabolical. So she told this man to like come to Aspen or something. Really, he just wanted to crack something for real, for real. He really did. He was being very lustful, and that's what got him caught up. And now he's so upset. And I'm like, dude, you went all the way to go to take an Aspen trip with somebody you've never met ever in life, and you're upset that she was lying. We call those squirrel moments. Oh my gosh, I call that a squirrel moment too. Channel changes is hilarious. When you say Bookie Butt, it kind of makes me think of a content creator on Insta. She calls her view. Oh, I love that. I love that. I feel like Bookie Butt is such a term of endearment. No one knows. No one knows, but I just can't call nobody think a butt. Stink a butt. Stink a butt is another term of endearment, but I think that's reserved for babies. It's so cute, girl. It slips off the tongue, and I try not to offend anyone. I really try not to offend anyone by saying bookie butt because I don't know if that's offensive. But yeah, it just slips off the tongue. You know, one thing that I can't stand when people call me or they're like, "Hey B," and I'm like, "Girl, too much." Hey B, girl, what part looks like a female dog to you? Let me know so I can get rid of it. Cause no, ma'am, don't call me that. You can just say, "Hey, girl." No, ma'am. I never joked with my friends like that. Like, it was never funny to me. Never. Is that? Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? KKL. KKL. I'm already cutting up. I already told somebody to get off my lawn. KK, I'm in here cutting up and they don't care. Hey, Sugarfoot. Hey, Wookie Butt. Not Sugarfoot. Why do we always come with like I feel like okay, I feel like Southerners always come up with the craziest hi darling swanky. I feel like Southerners always come up with the funniest things. Like this dude, I remember one time it was like at the flea market and he had these sparkly shoes on and he had trouble getting out of his car. He was a bigger dude and he had trouble getting out his car. So he did like a little spin when he got out his car because he was falling, but he did a little spin. So his nickname from now on was Twinkle Toes. His name was Twinkle Toes because not only did he have on sparkly shoes, but he also did a little spin. No, I promise. I promise. I wish it was a joke, but he ain't never really got out of the car since, especially in front of people. Cause we done seen him, and every time we see him, we say Twinkle Toes here. Poor man, poor man. Large, he's our large little sparkle foot. They do. My aunt lives in Alabama. She makes up the funniest name. Now y'all don't laugh when I tell y'all this, but my granddad had the funniest nickname for me. So as a youngin, as a very young child, I always used to run into walls, and I always used to have a knot on my head because I ran into so many walls. How did I do that? I don't know. I just ran into a lot of walls. Um, so he started calling me Bump Bump. He started calling me Bump Bump. And I'd be like, they would be like, "Why you call her Bump Bump?" And be like, "Cause she running their thing." It was not funny. That man ain't had to do me like that. My dad's friend always called me George. Why he call you George? That is offensive. Why did he call you George? That is so disrespectful. Hi, Leclaire. I have no idea. I would ask that man if he's still on this earth. I would say run that fade. My sister was table leg. Does she have a fake leg? Why y'all call her table leg? Is it because she got skinny legs? Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Not because she got a fake leg. Oh my gosh. I was a very small child. George is crazy. You got to tell me. Like, I'm sorry. Because ain't no way you going to willingly call me George in front of my face, and I'm not going to ask you why. Because, sir, I'm sorry I popped my lips, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't like to hear that. But, sir, because I'm going to ask you why. Unlucky. Unlucky. You not that unlucky, Ducky, because you sure got that one. You sure ain't that unlucky. I think you need to change your name to Lucky Ducky. But yeah, we come up with the best nicknames, I think. Like with me, I had y'all, KK, let them know I had my favorite bird. I had my favorite chicken, and he had this little scissor beak, but I would call him Crooked Beak. And Crooked Beak ran away, y'all. Crooked Beak, yes. I'm telling y'all, I love me some Crooked Beak, and his tail done ran away. Now he in some stew. Uh-oh, the 4-year-old has appeared in my room. I think she may be getting sick. Oh, good night. Yeah, get that baby straight, cause she gonna ball her fist up at you. Kids get evil when they sick. I tell you, they get very evil, and they have no care. They have disregard for rules. Once they get sick, it's like, mommy said what? Mommy said what? Cause mommy, I will throw up on you. Stop playing with me. That's how they come in. I really hope she feels better. Cause child, sick children, diabolical. I'm telling you. Remember my grandma was saying stuff like that. She was talking about when they start teething. She said when they start teething, they get right evil. I'm like, dang, evil? Evil is a really strong word, grandma. She meant that. She said they get right evil. Golly. Evil? Okay. All right. Evil. Keiko, you don't see nothing. Oh, the person you dropped us off at yesterday. Breach chicken? Who did I drop you off at the other day? It wasn't Miss Faye. Who I dropped you off at? It was Miss Faye. She breeds chickens. There's no way. She breeds chickens. And KKL, look away, cause you don't look at those, cause you already you know how they ended up here. But chickens, I wanted to see a little baby chick. I had to get up off there though. I was tired. I was tired with the shenanigans. I sure was. I was. Okay. I keep covering this up. But yeah, I was tired. She's thinking of doing live that just watches the chick and people just shop the bin. If that's what she want to do, child, I can't do it. I guess that's like a silent auction somewhat, but you know, it might work. Can't say it won't. People like cute things. Like this lady had her puppy up here. She had her puppy up here, and then she had a baby goat up here. I was about to look, girl, shut up. I don't want nothing you buying. If you ain't selling that goat, if you're not selling that goat that you have, get off. Get off this live right now. If you're not selling that little puppy that you got, girl, if you don't get up off this feed, if you don't get off this live, because I want that little puppy. So I'm not gonna run these again. I'm not gonna run these again. Y'all just let me know if you want me to run them, okay? So like it's a little redundant. Yes, make money while she's away doing what she needs to do. Exactly. I'm telling y'all, baby chicks, child, they're so adorable, but they're so loud. Baby chicks are so freaking loud. I'm not gonna lie, chickens are loud, but it depends on what type. But my chickens are pretty quiet unless a cat is trying to eat them or a raccoon is trying to eat them. Then they call me. When a raccoon is trying to eat my chickens, then they call me. I'm the police officer. I was gonna get me a BB gun, but I was like, I can't get me a BB gun because if I get me a BB gun and shoot one of the raccoons or whatever, one of them cats. Say if they die, I'm gonna feel so bad. And then if they got a little limp to them, I'm gonna feel so bad. So I was like, I can't do that. I just gotta. But they can't be out there eating my chickens. That's one thing about it. That's one thing about it. I'm not gonna lie, my chickens get down. They get down. Like they gang. You know, I done seen them. They really run up. I seen them the other day. I'm over here like, oh, I'm gonna see what this cat gonna do. That sounds crazy, but anyway, I was like, I'm gonna see what this little cat gonna do to him, right? So it's getting crouched down, like it was about to get in hunting position. Next thing I know, my birds, they done beeline turned around, charging at the darn cat. I said, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I mean, all five of them. All 5 of them started ganging up on that poor cat. I felt so bad for the cat after that, though. I said, "Lord, he ain't even know what he was getting himself into, trying to eat something. Now you finna get eat by some darn birds. How you explain that one? Mm-mm-mm. Embarrassing." But yeah. So yeah, just be careful. Get you some gangster chickens. If you don't want to have to buy a BB gun to fend for them chickens, just get yourself some gangster chickens and they will fend for themselves. They will fend for themselves. But I don't play that. And then I remember one time, like one of them was trying to get broody. So when after they lay, I don't know what broody is caused from, but like after I guess after they lay eggs for a while, they go broody or they just get mean. They get evil. So one of them was trying to do that crap, and I had to run up on him, and I had to let her know, like, look, shut it up. I don't care how pissed off you get pissed off in your little corner and leave the other hands alone. So once I went ahead and chewed her out, y'all know she tightened up. She tightened up. Who got that one? Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Kika, it's really not funny because I feel like when you talk to animals like they are grown folks, they get it together real quick. Cause she sure did. I said, you got me coming outside thinking there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Yeah, yeah. I know you know. Don't you got a dog? Don't you got your bookie dog? Your bookie butt. Yup. Sure do. Went outside. I said, you got me coming outside in this cold thinking something wrong with you. You better shut it up. And she sure did. She sure did. She was still mad. She was still mad. I understand she was still mad, but she carried her tail in her own little corner and got mad in her own little corner. You're not gonna get mad over here and disrespecting all these other hens. They gotta live here too. He don't understand me unless I yell at him. Gentle parenting is null and void, especially when it comes to these little animals. Cause they don't think I know that they know English. I know you know English because I'm speaking it. That's the only thing I done spoke to you since you've been alive. Since you've been, and he taught that they sure do. They sure do. She talking about ooh, ooh, and ooh, yourself in that corner. I'm telling y'all, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. You got to talk to these animals like they know. Oh, I be cracking myself up. I be laughing, y'all. It don't make no sense. I really do be laughing. I cannot believe I talked to them animals like, girl, had to change them. So we went with Ice Princess, like we agreed upon. Like we agreed upon. Hold on. Cause them other nails, girl, they was pissing me off. I didn't even prep with those on here. Girl, that's how bad it was. I didn't even prep with them other nails because I wanted them to pop off so bad. I didn't even prep with those other nails because I was like, please pop off. And today they started popping off, and I said, yup, because I had banged them very hard. So, yup. I said, oops. Oh my goodness, they popped off. So when he asked me what happened to them nails, I'm gonna say, oh, man, they popped off. They popped off, and I had to change them. You like these? That's what I would have said. Got glue everywhere though. Hi, Julia. Y'all know one name that really gets butchered when it's in Spanish or Hispanic? Claudia. People be like, "Hey, Claudia," and it's really Claudia. Isn't that different though? Claudia. It don't look like Claudia. It's really spelled like Claudia, but it's Claudia. Claudia. It gets me every time. All right, we finished. We're about to clear this board and move on to the next set. And load this baby back up. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's, baby back ribs. I don't eat pork though, y'all. So don't eat. I don't eat pork. I'm pretending I don't see anything on the board. You don't see, girl. You don't see not nothing. Let me get these off this. You don't see nothing. Had to move quick. Had to move quick, y'all. Had to move quick. I think these are going. I think I'm gonna be able to fill this board up one last time, and then we'll move on to these $6 sets. Oh my goodness, y'all! It is so cold right now. I'm so upset. This blanket ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna have to get the Big Bertha out. I'm gonna have to get the Big Bertha blanket out. Cause right now, the way my nose feel, I feel like my nose feel red. It's our medium. I feel like my nose feels red. That's the girl. Hold on, y'all. Y'all see that girl forehead? That's the girl that man was about to go to Aspen with. Child, I'ma tell you, yes, it's frosty inside and out, but I refuse to turn it. See, girl, it's my exactly. This thing has stayed on 74. This thing has stayed on 74. You know why? Cause that gas bill being five something is freaking ridiculous. As soon as summer hit, turn it off, baby. Turn it off. I think spring. Be for real with you. What around April, child? Turn it off. Cause y'all done pissed me off. I'm basically gonna be paying for winter months during summer. We've been at 71, 72. Yeah. Cause it's freaking ridiculous, y'all. It's freaking ridiculous. And it's been like that you know what's crazy? I get what you mean now. Cause like I have it set at 74, but the house has been staying at 71. Like, bro, the house has been staying at 71 and it's freaking ridiculous. Like, right? It don't make no sense. It just doesn't make sense. It should not be that cold. Like, and the snow not even. You are welcome, Bookie, but I said 74. I said 74. Thermostat act like it can't hear. Act like it can't hear. Like, I feel like, wow, it cannot hear. It's making me upset. Like, gosh, I just thank God that my children are warm because I'm not. Like in the actual room, so let me say that in the actual rooms, it's very warm. But when you come out here in the living room, it's frigid. It's cold in the living room and it pisses me off. How every other room of the house get warm, but the living room is just like off limits. That's what I need to be warm. I need my baby's rooms to be warm too. But I'm just saying, golly. Hi Sheila. How you doing? Oh, oh, Sheila. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. I be forgetting new people are here and they're like, girl, shut up. Shut up. It's okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Y'all know about that. Y'all know about it. Y'all know about Sheila. These are medium. I like most of these on the board. Well, I got a few smalls and a few larges. Like these. These are a large. Let's go ahead and run these. These are the last sets, okay? And we the opposite. My room and the room beneath feels like outside, but the rest of the house is warm. Girl, that would piss me off. Cause when I'm ready to go, who messages rereading back there? Girl, this TikToker. Oh, she got receipts. Oh my gosh. She let that criminal live with her. She let that criminal live with her, y'all. Oh my gosh. A criminal. A criminal. And y'all know what really burns my biscuits? What really burns my biscuits? When women choose, when women choose criminals to have children with and then complain about the men that they had them children with. Girl, like what? That blows me so much. Like I tell people quick, I'm like, don't talk to me about him. They be like, I can't talk to him about my baby daddy. No, you cannot. Not the biscuits. Yes, you chose this person, girl. Like everybody saw it. We told you about him. And here you go. And here you go. This man is a felon. This man is a criminal. And you are having a child by him willingly? Girl, get out. Willingly? Get out. Oh my gosh. You can't even put him on child support for real. He's a felon. You think he paying that? Oh my gosh. And if y'all don't know, I be real timid on people that get with people that are in prison, especially when it comes to men. Cause I'm like, you don't know if that man was leaving honey buns on on other men's beds. You don't know if that man was really like leaving honey buns on other men's beds. And you want to get with him? Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh Lord. Oh gosh. The honey bun is a epidemic in prison. If you ever, the first question you need to ask that man, if you want to date a prisoner, a felon, is how many honey buns you got, and how many beds you done laid them honey buns on, and have you ever had a honey bun laid on your bed? These are questions that we need to ask. Ask about the honey buns. Ask about the honey buns. If you want to date a felon, a prisoner, state penitentiary. Ooh, mm, yes, that burns my biscuits. I know someone who, oh, hold on. I know someone who married one and her father was so upset they finally got divorced. And the ex-husband put her through DV and everything. Girl, a felon. A felon. A felon. Like, girl, and then how much you want to bet? The first person she want to run to, boo hoo hoo hoo, is her daddy. I'm sorry. As a parent, I'm gonna pull the "I told you so" card, and you are never going to live it down. Just know that. I know they say forgiveness. Yeah, I'm gonna forgive you, but I'm never gonna let you forget about that stupidity that you chose to put yourself through. Child, talking about and put her through DV like the signs were there. Yes, ma'am, exactly. And he didn't hear it at all. They didn't speak till today, and that was 5 years ago. So wait, he didn't know about it until today? About like the divorce or like the DV? Cause ain't no way. Wait, wait a minute. Wait a darn minute. Cause ain't no way. Well, at least she kept it to herself. I'd be embarrassed. But yeah, the father doesn't speak to her anymore because she called him while the D. And you know, some people will look at that daddy like he's so wrong. Oh, you need to talk to your daughter. You didn't talk to her when she most needed you. This, that, and the third. Well, she didn't listen to me when she needed to. And now you trying to put me in some mess. And I don't know if this person gonna come in my house and try to off me because of something in the decisions that you've made. Because some people get down like that. Now I understand I'm your father, but at the same time, you dealing with a felon. And who's to say now I'm caught in the crossfires? What they say, bullets ain't got no name to it. Bullets like show ain't got no name to it. And if you at my house and he's trying to come get you back at my house and he pew pew through the door and I'm in front of the child, whew, people don't think like that. People just think that you're supposed to let that child back in with open arms. This is not my child anymore. Y'all have to understand this is a grown woman that made a bad decision that can cost somebody's life. And I can only protect you, but so much. Like, oh my gosh. Like when I get to a certain age, all I want is peace. And if you come to my house trying to disturb my peace, I don't care if you a daughter, a son, a mama, a father, a brother, a sister. If you trying to disturb my peace at my right age, baby, all I got to say is don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you. He told her not to marry him because he did a background search on the ex-husband. See, I got a question too. Did she have children prior to her ex-husband, or did she was she going into it by herself? Cuz that burns my biscuits too. When people go into these relationships with felons and they have children, are you dumb or are you smart? Like which one is it? I know that's right. Yeah, he was not playing by his little girl, but his little girl was playing by herself. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't playing with that little. He wasn't playing by his little girl. These are large, y'all. He wasn't playing about his little girl, but that little girl was playing about herself. Yes, prior children, and then had one child with him. She is. I'm sorry, frugal. I am so sorry, but that's idiotic. Like that is pure idiocracy. Like, why would you bring a felon around your children? It's like nowadays, I don't feel like people understand CPS don't play. CPS will find any way to sit here and take your children. And you think having a felon around them would not give them reason to take them? Come on now. Please play with somebody else. And you're a single mom, play with somebody else. They will take them kids, girl. Stop playing. And now, one child and one miscarriage, CPS got right up in the mix. Two, told you. They don't play. Come on now. Come on now. DV. We got a DV, and then we got a felon. Come on now. And it's more to the story. It's more to the story. You know what I'm saying? It's more to the story. People want you to feel so bad like that. Like women will sit here, like women and men will get online and want you to feel so bad for them. Like, oh my gosh, like she put her hands on me, he put his hands on me. Girl, that man was a felon. That girl, she had a background. Like she's a felon. Why would you sit here and play with them? Like they love that toxicity. That's why they love to feel alive. Okay. Let's turn this because she looks evil. She looks demonic. Hi, and Naya. How you doing? She looks demonic. Oh my gosh. 5-year-old Liam Cornel Ramos' father released from Texas. Huh? They're arresting everybody. Who is cold? I'm so tired of being so darn cold. Lord, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh, Bolton! Thank you, Wookie Boy. Thank you for the raid. Let's get to give you up for the raid. Leave. Vaulted. Oh my goodness. Sometimes y'all I need to pay attention to to these to these raids. Okay. These are the last of the $4 nails. We're about to move on to the $6 nails. Okay. These are the last of the $4 nails. I hope you had a beautiful show, Vaulted. I really do, girl. I hope you add a little razzle dazzle to their lives. Especially, well, it's 147 over here. So I hope they got some razzle dazzle to their lives. These are a medium. Mm-mm-mm. These are a medium. She saw my name and said, let me go over there. I feel so special. All right, we're gonna clear these out and move on to the next sets, the $6 sets. Like, what the heck, yo? I feel like I'm standing outside. It's cold. I'm just glad I can't see my breath. But it really feels cold. Oh my gosh, y'all. These are me. Medium. She got money, y'all. What's her name? Mia Maples? Mia Maples got bread. I'm telling you, that was a whole situation where I really had to set my boundaries with her because it was just too much and just too sad. Girl, it ain't even setting no boundaries. All I'm going to say is, girl, you cut off. Immediately. Girl, you are cut off immediately. Because there ain't no way. I wouldn't even be there to witness it. Be for real with you. The first instance of, girl, it was some drama with my uncle. It was some drama going on with both sides of the family at the same time. And guess what I did? Minded my business entirely. I don't have time for nobody drama whatsoever. Not today, not tomorrow, not in this lifetime. All right, these are the $6 sets, okay? Shoot. Let's go ahead and start on these $6 sets, sure. Y'all know people are real. I just noticed it. So one thing y'all need to understand about country folks, we're real country until we get mad. And then there's like this New York accent that comes out when country folks are mad. Either it gets really, really country or it just sounds like we're from New York. Oh, y'all. Yeah. I can imagine. Like, I gotta love you from a distance. From a distance. From a distance. Cause shorty, I don't know whose sleep you think you are about to affect. Not mine. Not mine at all. Money, 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 money. Money. Oh my gosh, she just went cross-eyed, y'all. Y'all see my camera? She went real cross-eyed. Look at her, look at her. She going cross-eyed again. There we go. Let me stop. Let me stop messing with her. She going cross-eyed. Get her together. I love me some Invader Zim. I really do. I really do. I love his voice. Whoever played Invader Zim needs to make an audio book so I can just fall asleep to his voice. That would really work for me. I would really fall asleep to that. Or Billy and Mandy. If the people that play Billy and Mandy, I really would fall asleep to their voice. I lie to you not. Stupidest things I fall asleep to. My babe and I love Invader Zim. He has him tattooed. Oh, he wow. I don't love him that much. You know, Chaya. Chaya got that one. Thank you, Chaya T. Thank you, Chaya T. Like chai tea. Y'all know about chai tea? Never mind. If it went over your head, I'm so sorry. These are large. Okay. I'm gonna run these. Let me just finish loading up the board. You are welcome, girl. She said, I love chai. Oh my gosh. No, you loving chai for real, girl. It's crack. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like a hidden caffeine. I did not know chai tea had caffeine in it. Then somebody enlightened me. Now, for my melanated people, please don't do this to yourself. Okay, this is too light for your cuticle. But for my melanated what do you say, unmelanated or lightly melanated people, this might look good on your nail bed, okay? Blend in rather well. But yes, chai tea is so good. Like I bought so how about Boathouse Farms has a like chai tea kind of thing where it's so good, right? I bought it for my husband. How about he was so mad because he was like, "Why would you buy me this?" And it has caffeine in it. Mind you, it's been his favorite since we've met, like 2017. It's been his favorite since 2017. But now, oh, why it's got caffeine in it, sir? I didn't know. You know it's got caffeine in it. No, I don't know. Just drink it. Golly. Stay up. Stay up with me. He don't ever stay up with me, y'all. He don't ever stay up with me. He just leaves me by myself. And I'm like, sir, I'm your wife. And if they were like, why are y'all getting a divorce? Because he wouldn't stay up at night with me. He wouldn't stay up at night, Your Honor. He wouldn't stay up at night. They would deny my divorce. I would make history. I would make history. First woman to get denied a divorce, says husband wouldn't stay up till 4 a.m. Oh yeah, caffeine gets me in trouble. I drink too much tea and eat too much chocolate. Wait. How does caffeine get you in trouble? How it get you in trouble? Girl, I just be cleaning the house. Caffeine be having me looking like I'm on speed. Caffeine have my husband think I'm doing something else. He be like, "Are you on drugs?" Oh, she's on her drugs again. Oh my gosh. Why do they always gotta make like y'all ever feel like nowadays y'all don't watch the whole movie within the ad? I don't even feel like there's a reason to watch the movie anymore. Like you just showed me the whole freaking movie. Like, what's the point of me for watching the whole movie and the ad just showed me the whole movie? Just show me another ad. It causes my muscle to tighten. I have to get massage. Girl, if you don't put that darn caffeine down, girl, hold on. Catching cramps, girl, put it down. Put it away. No. The first cramp, I'm telling you, I would have been out of here. I can't do it. Yeah, yeah. So caffeine itself triggers my migraines. Like I used to have horrible migraines, but caffeine used to do that. What else? Especially while I was pregnant. Oh my gosh, y'all. That's one thing about it. I tried to drink coffee while I was pregnant, like an idiot. Had the baby in there doing backflips, baby. Had the baby in there doing backflips. And I'm telling my husband, I'm like, he won't stop moving. Like in a good, I'm like, I'm glad he moving, but golly, the boy's toes is just curled up in my back. And so I figured it out. I'm like, I'm always catching these headaches and stuff. Yeah, you think? I'm always catching these headaches and stuff. I'm like, it can't be the caffeine. So I tested it out. And every time I drank caffeine, I would always catch a headache. And I was like, golly, golly. If y'all ever had Seven Brew, oh my gosh, y'all. This was like the year I had just discovered what Seven Brew was. Oh my gosh. And I had to put the coffee down. I had to put the coffee down. Seven Brew has my heart. But the way they put caffeine in their coffee, to me, all of their drinks taste pretty much the same. All of their coffees taste pretty much the same. There's chocolate coffee and then there's regular coffee at Seven Brew. But they try to say they got peppermint and stuff like that. I don't taste it. But all I know is the caffeine be hitting. Like whatever they put in there, Starbucks needs to steal the recipe because they got the Krabby Patty recipe at Seven Brew. I like those. They got the Krabby Patty recipe. That stuff makes you really feel like you done took like 12 caffeine pills. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm upset. You know, they ain't have to do me like that. Each child, each child. I tried. Wait, I tried Diamond Brew. It's an instant coffee. Think, girl, y'all. How about I'm over here about to say thank you, so and so. This cake. I'm about to say thank you, this cake hell. Thank you, cake hell. Oh, these are adorable. I'm not gonna lie. These are adorable. I really like them. And KK, so I got these. I mean, these are free, okay? But yeah, these are the only last free set that I have. So the next purchase will get this set with it, okay? Thank you, KK. But yeah, girl, like, what is that? Hold on, let me read what she said. What she said about I tried Diamond Brew. It's an instant coffee, but it's strong and smooth, 160 milligrams. So let me put you on. So you know that Cafe Bustelo, or however you say it, Cafe Bustio, or however you say it. That right there, girl, that's crack. That is drugs. That is drugs. Do you hear me? That Cafe Bustelo, however you say it, that is drugs disguised as coffee. Like, I feel like the Colombians no longer transport their white substances through mules. They just put it in that coffee and put it in stores. Cause yo, like, you do an espresso shot of that if you want to, and you will be climbing the walls like Spider-Man by the end of the night. I say the first shot of espresso, give it about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes, and you're gonna have police knocking at your door, thinking that you are on hard substances. My bad, y'all. There we go. But yeah, she said, "Heck no, girl." I had a cup of Cafe Bustelo at work one day, 9 a.m. I was still up at 4 a.m. I had to stop drinking the KK for that reason. I had to stop drinking it for that reason. I had to. Cause it really will have you looking like a straight druggie, and it's not okay. It's really not okay. I've never had another coffee do what that coffee does. And then they try to say the milligrams on a coffee, and it's like, that don't add up. Cause the way it be having me acting do not add up with that. I said never again. So I was over here treating it like my regular instant coffee. So with my regular instant coffee, I put like 4 tablespoons of my regular instant coffee in my drink. So I try to do the 4 tablespoons of the instant coffee of the Cafe Bustelo, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what did I do?" Like, I'm over here trying to wait for this to wear off, baby. It's not wearing off. It was not. It was not budging. The energy was like consistent, and then I would say like there's no real like crash with it. There's no real crash. I guess it's just like you up and then you sleep. There's no in between. There's There's no in between. Like, you up and then you're asleep. There's just like there's no crash. There's no in between of like you're declining. No, it's just like fully. So yeah, y'all be weary. Y'all be careful with that Cafe Bustelo, cause it will sneak up on you and it will catch you lacking. But if you have one of them jobs, you're a trucker or whatever, you need to stay up long hours. Now go ahead and grab it. If you need to stay up longer, go ahead and do it. If you don't need to, and you trying to go to bed the same day, I felt like Donnie from the Wild Thornberry. I can't stand her because she already know I was gonna do that. You already knew I was gonna do that. My nerves were lit. I'm telling you, they are no longer transporting narcotics through mules. They are putting it in that coffee and putting it in the stores. Like, who needs drugs when you have Cafe Bustelo? Who needs drugs when you have Cafe Bustelo? I'm telling you. Like, facts. Like, I just be like, what? Office girly. We're vintage. We're vintage vibes. What is she talking about? Mia, what is you talking about? It's got a little flame things up there. That's crazy. She's talking about coffee right now. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Costa. Okay, I'm gonna show these one last time. We're gonna clear out this board, and I only have a few more nails, and then I will move on to the $8 net. $8 $8 sets. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a short circuit. I let my two co-workers try Diamond Brew, and they had the giggles for 2 hours straight. My twin talking about I can feel my face vibrating. Oh my gosh, girl. So that's a coffee? That's a coffee? I'ma need that. I want my face to vibrate. These are medium. I want my face to vibrate too, girl. Espresso style. So how am I supposed to drink it? I'm just supposed to take a shot of it. I like to sip on my coffee though. You feel me? I like it. Oh, it's actually in a. So is it a shot? Is it like okay, send it to me because I'm confused already. She said espresso style. She all fancy with it. Sorry. Can I see the strawberry ones? Yes, strawberry shortcake. Here come. Yes, Bookie Butt. So I have the strawberry ones in a small and a medium. Let's show you first. Okay. This is what they look like. This is the small. Okay. And these are the mediums. They are 6. These are 6. Everything that I'm running right now is 6. Can I do the medium? Yes, Bookie Butt. Let's go ahead and run it. Can you? Yes, you can. Thank you so much, Luminous. Ooh, Lord, you are so welcome. I'm glad you like them. Thank you. Oh, Luminous is a baddie. Y'all see her profile picture? She's a body. Now, these are the only free set that I have. They are large, but if you can file them down if you want, but these are free, okay? You can file them down or give them to someone, but they're free. She like, girl, what I'm gonna do with a large? Girl, I don't know, but they're free. I'm sorry. That was the last of the free sets. Okay. Thank you so much. Glad to be here. Girl, I'm glad you're here, Bookie, but I'm so glad you're here, y'all. These are cute though. I only have the small. Yeah, those are the small is the last set left, y'all. We are so happy to have you, girl. You know what's crazy? I can't believe people listen to my shenanigans because they know I'm a shenan again. Jello pudding. Jello pudding. Oh, Jello pudding. Jello pudding. I was thinking of Jello. I'm like, how is that a pudding? But Jello has a pudding. And again. Because if I shenan once, you best believe I'm a shenan again. uh, Preach. I'm telling you, every day is a shenanigan. My children barely even take me serious. It's sad, y'all. They take their daddy serious. They take my husband serious. But me, they laugh at me. I ain't woman. I be like, if you don't sit down and shut up, I'm going to put you in your room. They stand up and start talking. That's how much they don't take me serious. I say, if you don't sit down and shut up, then they start talking. And then they mock me, y'all. They be mocking me. And it just hurts my feelings because my own children don't take me serious. Oh, let me put y'all on. Y'all know them Dolly Parton brownies that she got in the store? Dolly? Miss Dolly, now she really don't know what she doing because if y'all follow how she say make them, yeah, don't follow how she say make them. So how I make them, and they fudgy every time. I don't use that little silly pack of fudge that she add in there. Dolly, she went wrong with this, so she needs to tweak her directions. So instead of using milk, I use water. And you gotta add more water than it needs. You need to add water to where it looks like a brownie consistency. Because if you don't, it look real thick and it don't turn out right. Okay. So do what I'm saying. If y'all get that Dolly, these are large. If y'all get that Dolly Parton mix, instead of using the oil, use a stick of butter. Hear me out. Yes, a stick of butter. Yeah. Yeah, they're real good though. But you just gotta make them a certain way. So I use a full stick of butter instead of using the vegetable oil. And then I use water instead of milk. And I use more water than necessary. I use more water. They only said like 3 tablespoons. Girl, always butter. Yes. It takes the flavor. It really does. And it's like, ew, why would I ever use oil? Baby, even if I could deep fry it in butter, I would instead of deep frying in oil. That's just my fat back self, for real. you know, if it's one thing about it, two things for sure. I know, what's her name? Paula Dean done had her scandals, but one thing she was right about. One thing about it, she was right about butter. Oh, it's never too much butter. Throw a little bit more butter in there. She done had her scandals, but that one right there, that wasn't no scandal. She was right about that. She sure was right about that. You can call me anything. Because she was calling folks some wild stuff, but I tell you this much, she can call me butter. KKL. Yes, that is Courage the Cowardly Dog. I love me some Courage because he be going through it with Muriel. Y'all know Muriel's Jamaican, right? Y'all know Muriel's just albino. She's just an albino Jamaican. Muriel, yeah, she just albino Jamaican. Y'all go watch her one more time. She's just an albino Jamaican. I'm just saying. She just an albino Jamaican, and the reason them things keep coming to her house because Muriel do voodoo on the low. She do hoodoo voodoo on the low, and them things coming back to come get her. You know. So Courage over here fighting Muriel's battles, but I told y'all she's Jamaican. She's Jamaican. The things I do for love. And then Eustace, I don't know why Courage always trying to save him. Just let him go. Go on, get. Stupid dog. Eustace could have got it first. I'm telling y'all. These are large, y'all. Eustace could have got it first. Hi, Miss Maternity. How you doing, Bookie Bud? Oh, I threw you back in there. I'm sorry. Man, I let him go ahead and go. Cause what was he there for, truthfully? Did he ever go to work? Like everybody in that house was retired or something? Other than complain. And he don't look like he really did anything else but complain. He ugly. Muriel's built nice. Muriel was built like a nice Jamaican woman. I'm telling y'all, Muriel was Jamaican. Just hear me out on that theory. Sit and read his newspaper with his big feet, with his big old feet. That's all he would do. And then his mama looked just like, even his mama hated him. That's how you know the man ain't hitting on nothing. If his own mama really hate him like that, and his mama cool, something wrong with him. He's so large. Something is wrong with him. These are small. For real. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's how I feel about uses. Yeah, ain't no way. And then Courage would really be trying to save uses. Y'all remember when he had that foot thing going on, and he said, "Just soak it." The Indian doctor was like, "Just soak it, just soak it." And then Courage was trying to tell him, sorry about that. Courage was trying to tell him, like, dude, you got like it's more than that. Then he was telling him that he was calling him a stupid dog, even when he's getting his foot ate alive. Foot ate him on up. But guess what? Courage still came through. I'm gonna show these one last time, and then we're gonna move on to the $8 sets. Okay. Smile candy. I'm gonna smile for some candy now. Don't say that. The bag too big not to smile for some candy now. Oh, I love y'all names. So creative. Who's that lady that said that? Ooh, I'm excited to see. Ooh, girl, yeah. The more up we go, the to me, the cuter the sets gets. Okay, Smiley Candy. That dog is cute. Is that your dog in your profile picture? Is that a Pomeranian or a long haired Chihuahua? It's so cute. That is so cute. And how about we had this dog, right? Her name was Sarah. We had her for so many years, right? She is a Pom, right? She's so cute. So we over here thinking we got a Pomeranian. We over here thinking we got a Pomeranian, y'all. How about we got a long haired Chihuahua? We like, oh, we got a Pomeranian. We got a Pomeranian for like 150. We got a Pomeranian for 150. Yo, it's Sarah. We got a Pomeranian for 150. Yeah, we got a deal. It's a long haired Chihuahua. It was a long haired Chihuahua. It was so cute though. I had a dog named Becky. So we had a dog named Toddy. We had a dog named Shorty. What else? We had a dog named Shorty Jr. We had a cat named Oreo. We babysitted them. Um, Toddy, Shorty, Sarah, and now we got a dog named Ginger. We got a dog named Ginger, and she is evil, and I love her. She's so evil. Like, she's so evil to everyone else. My friend named her cat Grandma. People were so confused. Come here, Grandma. Grandma, get off the couch. Get off the counter, Grandma. Again? Oh my gosh. Imagine being on the phone with her and you're in customer service and all you hear is, Grandma, poop in the litter box. Stop pooping on the floor and get in the litter box. They're like, oh my gosh. Do I need to call like the elderly hotline? The elderly abuse hotline in the litter box? Oh my gosh. Not she. I gotta go home early. My grandma is sick. No, for real. Like, grandma, help me. Help me. Y'all, what is life right now? Like, y'all don't understand. These nail shows be hilarious. I thought about that the other night. Like, these nail shows be hilarious. And I feel like it's because I don't have to show my face, so y'all can't see me cracking up. So I don't have to hold it together. But like when I'm doing my other shows, y'all see my face, so I have to hold it together. But yo, my friends are truly online, literally. Literally. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, my husband don't even question it no more. He's like, "What, you met her on Whatnot?" Yep, and I did. KK, he was talking about you the other day. I brought your name up. He's like, "Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh." Y'all be cutting up over there. Yes. Y'all be cutting up over there. I hear her name every time. I say, "Yes." And is there a problem? No, it's not a problem. I just hear her name every time. Sir, then what is you complaining for if it's not a problem? Y'all don't be mad. But this is it for the $8 sets. This is the only $8 sets we have, and then we're moving on to the $10 sets. Oopsie. Oopsie. All right, these are the only $8 sets we have, and we're moving on to the $10 sets. But yeah, oh my gosh, these are the $8 sets. Okay, let's go ahead and pin that, and we're done. I'm just that goofball, and we're done. Y'all, this one right here, I'm sorry. I'm going to have more nails coming in. Probably like within the next couple of weeks, I'll have some more nails coming in. But right now, but I should have more sizes coming in of the nails I just showed, like the Courage, the what else? The actually I got some more nails coming in next week. This snow has just slowed everything down. It has. And it's Chinese New Year coming up. So Chinese New Year, everybody that is getting their nail sets if they haven't gotten them yet, with Chinese New Year, if you're getting it from a supplier that's in China, then you're having to deal with the Chinese New Year. Just like how they had to deal with us when we had Christmas. We have to deal with them because they have the Chinese New Year. You know what I'm saying? People get on my nerves when they be kind of weird. Oh my gosh, we gotta deal with that? Yes. We have our New Year and don't nobody flinch, but what somebody else got a Chinese like a New Year? Golly, I don't know. But people are just in shambles. I'm like, girl, you should have planned. My supplier told me, she was like, look, like I don't know how I get stuck with the people that I get stuck with in a good way. Do you have Square in $10? No, I'm having some I don't hold on. Girl, Square? No, I got Duck. I do have Square, but it's a large. It's a large. Don't slap me, girl. Don't slap me. Don't you slap me. You can pop my hand though. You can pop my hand. It's okay. You can pop my hand. Okay. I'll do another run through of the $2 in the $4 sets. I do have some squares in the $4 sets. I believe they are a medium. I don't know, girl. I'm sorry. Just file sidewalls. KKL, not everyone get down like that though. Not everyone gets down like that, KKL. Okay. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like so the way I discovered that I wanted to do to lock in and be like a almond slash stiletto girly and switch from square, I'll be bookmarking for sure, babe. Sometimes I can do large. It just depends. No, I get you. Like I figured that out today. I saw a pair of set, like the cowgirl sets that I had. Girl, the cowgirl, okay, Kel know what I'm talking about. I had these cowgirl sets and everybody wanted them and they were a large. And they were like, oh no, oh no. I'm like, I put them on my hand the other day and I put them on, like glued them on or stick them on or anything. But I just like, seeing how they would look on my finger. How about, I'm like, hey, yo, I think I could do it. My hand might look a little fat, but for these, I might do it. I might have a little fat hand. For those nails, yeah, for sure. For sure. These are medium. Extra short, square, medium. Extra short? Somebody tell them. Extra short? Not this time, girl. Not this time. Next time. I should have some extra short. I got some extra short. I thought of y'all. I thought of y'all. Because a lot of people have been wanting extra short. And I didn't think nobody got down like that. But people really do get down with extra short. So I have made adjustments. I ordered extra short. I've ordered coffin nails. KL. I ordered some coffin nails. I ordered some Hi Just Coco, Corporate Girlies Medical Field. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking about. And I'm thinking like some moms don't Coco, Coco. That's mac and cheese. What you mean? Oh, Coco. Y'all talking about Coco. I was talking about her. I'm like, she making mac and cheese. We just talking about Coco. Hey, Coco. Shenanin again. I am shenanin again. But yes, like y'all, I feel like I'm about to cackle because when my husband get home, oh my gosh, y'all, when my husband get home, he gonna see me up on live and he is going to let out the biggest sigh. He's going to want to smack fire out of this camera lens. Off to bed, ladies. See you next time. See you later, Bookie Bud. See you later. See you later. But never goodbye. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. But yes. Hmm. Hmm. Darling. I'm gonna show these one last time, and I'm trying to be good. Look, girl, you already done bought yourself a set, but you need to be good because that Invader Zim set snuck up in there, and I know you was kind of side eyeing that Courage, but that definitely was not your shape. Hi, Mia Boo. These are a large. We are showing these one last time, and then we're moving on to the $10 sets, y'all. Okay, these are a medium. There we go. I'm telling y'all, sometimes she really go cross-eyed. Y'all see why? She gonna start going cross-eyed in a second. No, oh, she ain't go cross-eyed. It's not because I talked about her. Okay, these are medium. She ain't go cross-eyed that time. These are mediums. That's what I'm saying. You gotta start talking to technology because nowadays with AI, they get offended. Medium. You right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start talking to them crazy. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. My whole job thought I was crazy for talking to the printers and everything, but they work right after you sit there and tell them to get it together and hit it and smack it a little bit. They get it together. I'm telling you, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. Okay. Now let's move on to the $10 sets. Y'all, it's too cold. It's too cold for you here. Okay, these are going to be the $10 sets. These are a large. Now I'm IT unofficially. Yeah, you IT. It was all fun and games till it started working, right? These are large. How you say that? For pa? Oh, pa hillbilly? PA hillbilly? Is that what you're saying? Pennsylvania. I understand. I understand. KK. It did take me a second though. These are 10. My hands all cold. Can't even get myself together. And these are a medium. Medium. And just so y'all know, I didn't order any more duck nails in the next shipment. Gosh, I wanted to so bad. I wanted to so bad. But y'all talked about it so bad last time. How about I was talking smack before your show started, but fell asleep right after? Wait, did you fall asleep right after you was talking about what you doing on? What you doing having a show scheduled? Yep. These are small. Oh my gosh. What you doing have a show scheduled at 12:30 in the morning? Girl, because circumstances have it so I can do that. If hubby was home right now, girl, ain't no way. He would be like, girl, you're on drugs for real. I really think I would come home to an intervention. A whole intervention. Why? Lord, now we gotta watch this girl do an easy bake oven. Ugh, I got to turn it. You had some boost up. I didn't, but I did have these pills that are off the market. My bodybuilder pills. I thought I told you about them. The Stimurex ones. The Stimmer XES. Baby, when I tell y'all, if y'all no, oh girl, girl. I be cleaning the house for days off of one. So with these, it's an appetite suppressant plus it is a energy booster, mood booster. When I tell y'all, they didn't lie when they said it is a stimulant, you know what I'm talking about. Something, a stimulant. They did not lie. It stimulates. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. It do. But they're really, really good. I'm using them for weight loss. And I started off at 210. I started off at 210. Now I am down to like 190. I'm teetering between 190, 189. So I just say 190. These are medium. But yeah, they really do help they really do help to get that weight up off you quickly. Quickly. You be so worried about everything else. The only thing I don't like about it is it kind of gives me anxiety a little bit. I've noticed that. These are small. Gives me a little anxiety. Like, but I think that's just me in general. I think that's just me in general. I think I showed all of them. That is it. That is all. All right. So that is it of the $10 sets. Let's go ahead and move to the $12 sets. Then we have the 15s. And I might do like one last run through of like all of them again, but we'll see. So that is the last of the $10 sets. I'm gonna show them one last time, and then we're gonna move on to the 12s. These are large. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you use anything other than Curve Life to put these nails on, wrap it up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you use anything other than, don't use no KDS nails, don't use no what else. Don't use no other glue but Curve Life to put these nails on your hand. Please listen to me when I tell you that. Please, please, please. Because those are not light. Okay. I should have got these in a, well, I don't really do crosses, so I'm gonna say I should have got those in a medium, but I don't really do crosses. Hi, Beauty. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. On to the next one. Oh gosh, hold on, y'all. I gotta move this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next sets. These are the 12s, and then we'll move on to the 15s. I'm just so excited for these next nails to come in, for real, y'all. I am so excited for these next nails to come in. I like getting nails that I usually wouldn't wear because some of them really look good. some of them really look good. And then I end up finding a shape that is perfectly for me. Okay. I end up finding a shape. I ordered these in small. I think I ordered these in small and large. I mean, small and medium. So these are large, but I ordered these in small and medium. Hold on, I gotta move this up a little bit closer. Okay, there we go. There we go. To the right now, y'all. Just a little bit. Take it back. You know, I'm showing y'all them because I really like them, and I ordered a medium, and it's gonna take everything in my will not to get these. I think I'm gonna scoop up the mediums when they come in, though, for real, y'all. So if y'all want dibs on small, I know, right? No, for real, I got you, Keiko. Like, no lie, I really got you because I might have to order two smalls and two mediums because I know I'm gonna scoop up the medium. I feel like they're already gonna be going before they get here. Basically going before they get here. Cause I know I'm gonna take that medium. Even when my husband saw him, he was like, I like those. I like those. I'm like, sir, you possessed? Sir, calm down. It's just some nails. I like those. I like them a lot. Sir, you better calm down. We've been eyeballing that set since you got them, girl. I know. I know. I know. I really been like, ain't no other way. Oh, I know. Okay. I know. Yes. Quack, 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 quack. Listen, stop talking about my duck nails. Okay? Because I'm telling you right now, when it's time to do a nail change, the next nail change I'm doing is going to be the jewel, like the little jewel nails that I showed you that look like they got jewels to them. Then after that, it's up in the air of what the next set I'm gonna do. So I'm saying if it's up in the air, I might go with the duckies. And y'all are gonna hate me for a couple of weeks once I put them duckies on my hands. These are kind of cute, but I can't do a large in these. And then these are a medium. I would like to see it. I know. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, whenever I wear like these, I feel like my hand looks a lot more slim. But whenever I put on something like short, it looks like I'm a thick mommy. Like I got them nice. I don't know. I like having fat hands sometimes. I don't know, y'all. I really do. I like having thick hands sometimes. It does something for me in my soul. Okay. Let's go ahead and run these. Wait, these are 12. Let's go ahead and run these. And then we'll move on. There we go. Okay. There we go. But I really do. I like how I told you it gives Snooki vibes. These are large. These are large. And I was so close to putting these on my hands because I'm like, they are large, but I might be able to do them. I'm a Marge, right? I'm a Marge. But you know what messed me up real bad? That darn pinky. That darn pinky was not for none. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, y'all. I be getting glue everywhere when I be putting my nails on. Cause I don't want these things to come up off here. But hold on. That glue underneath my pinky just pissed me all the way off. The pinky is always a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. If y'all know where that's from, y'all remember that them little girls that was locked in that basement for I don't know how long that had been kidnapped and they was locked in that basement and they finally got off and they ran to that black man and that black man was doing the interview and he was like, well, how did you know they were like a runaway or whatever? And he was like, anytime anytime a little white girl runs to a big black man like me, dead giveaway. Not on the news. Not on the news. Oh my gosh, yo. Oh, did he lie though? No, he did not lie, but he had to say it on that man news. That poor white man. That poor white man didn't know what to do. That poor white man didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do, Keiko, and I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for him. And now back to you, James. It's sad that you said James because I was thinking of two interviews. I was thinking of that James, the James Brown interview. When he was doing it with that news reporter, and he was just throwing that lady off, and he was like, "Cause I look good and I smell good," and he's like, I make love good too." And she was like, "What?" He was like, "Nothing." That poor lady on the news. She said, "What?" He said, "Nothing." In the second interview, the not real interview, was Michael Jackson when he had Blanket in the hotel, and they were like, "Blanket, we want to see Blanket." Baby, that takes me out every time. It gives me the gingerbread man vibes. Blanket, we want to see Blanket. It gets me every time. It gets me every time, girl. And then when Michael Jackson used his real voice, that'll do it for me too. Whenever y'all catch Michael Jackson using his actual voice, baby, that man was black to the core. Michael Jackson using his real voice will get me cracked up every time. Cause somebody doing some nonsense for that man to use his real voice. Y'all know how soft spoken Michael Jackson is. So whenever he uses his real voice, y'all know he is pissed off. Y'all better get it right. I ain't never heard that man voice get so deep. Oh my gosh. These are large. I'm gonna show these one last time, and then we're going to move on to the 15s, and then I might do another run through of the $2 nails and so on and so forth. I don't know why I keep showing them like this. Like, what's that gonna do? Like, something is truly wrong with me. She looks stressed out make that tiny little cake. Wouldn't you be? Look how much icing she got for that little cake, though. I would be stressed out too. I would be stressed out too. Y'all ain't never had the Easy Bake. The Easy Bake is the most stressful. I think the Easy Bake is the beginner of stress. No, because I wouldn't be making no. Give me the big one, girl. She look like she eat a tiny cake. She look like she do that for real. But me on the other hand, baby, give me the whole cake. I got honey buns. I got the fat back honey buns, the ghetto honey buns. Like, it's literally called like fat back honey buns, like Wrap Snacks by Wrap Snacks. You still got your Easy Bake? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. The original? Girl, ain't no way. All right, y'all. These are the $15 sets, and then we'll move back to the $2 sets. Okay. These are the set I was talking about. I was like, I might can do it. Yep, sure do. Chuck E. Cheese pizza oven and Baskin Robbins smoothie. Oh, you was spoiled in a good way. You was spoiled. My parents sure didn't even. All they got me was the Easy Bake Oven. And once they seen I couldn't bake, baby, that was it. Once my parents seen that I could not bake worth a darn, they were like, "Oh, that's it." Oh my gosh, they was like, "Oh no, you cannot. You only got one time. You only got one time to show me you can't bake. You think I'm finna buy you something else? You ain't even, you ain't even got it together with the first one." Oh my gosh, I had my parents stressed out. Stressed out. Easy bake. Won't nothing easy, baby. Won't nothing easy about that Easy bake. I was over here stressed, like, "Ew, why it tastes like that? It tastes like chemicals. Ew. Ugh, yuck." Yeah, little did I know it was a whole bunch of chemicals in that Easy Bake, and we were getting the first version, so we had all of the chemicals. I think they getting the sweet version. I think they getting the sweet version. I think we was getting plastic. That pineapple upside down cake was never upside down. Oh, look, she really decorating it. Oh my gosh. I never asked for anything on my birthdays or Christmas and things. So when I did ask for something, someone defended. No, that's how it was. And you know, it pissed me off. I'm an only child. I'm an only child, and they would be like, people would be like, "Oh, you're so spoiled. You're so spoiled, girl. I'm so spoiled." Girl, are you on drugs? What do you mean I'm so spoiled? Like, I have to keep up my grades. I have to keep good grades to get stuff. And we don't celebrate birthdays. Like we really didn't celebrate birthdays like that. And we didn't celebrate like Christmas and stuff like that. I mean, we're Christian, but we just didn't celebrate Christmas and stuff like that. So it was like when I asked for something, I got it. Like, what you mean? When you ask for Christmas stuff, do we call you spoiled? Like, girl, go somewhere. Like, yes, like, go somewhere. That stuff right there would burn my biscuits. Burn them. Cause what do you mean I'm spoiled? Girl, just because your parents only trick out on you on Christmas and birthdays does not mean anything. My parents will sit here and trick out on me. My mom would really be like, it would be like a random weekend, and my mom would be like, "You want to go to the outlet, girl?" And we would go to the outlet and drop a bag on a random Tuesday. On a random Tuesday, do you hear me? On a random Tuesday, we would go to the mall or we would go to the outlet and trick out. Okay, I'm gonna show these one last time. Then we're going to move on to the $2 sets. And then after that, we'll be finished for tonight. Should I do another run through Cake Hill or should I call it a morning? Should I do another run through or should I call it a morning? Mom would do me like that, and I would love it. Shop till we drop. Shop till we drop, baby. Small. Or medium. At least go back through $2. Yeah, I will. And these are medium. All right, let's go back to the $2 sexual. I'll do 2 and 4. Bit nippy. A bit nippy outside, isn't it? Gervonta Davis. That's that man name I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out the boxer name. That's who. Gervonta Davis. Or Javonta. However you say his name. Gervonta Davis. That is that man's name. I'm over here trying to figure out who am I trying to talk about, and it's Javonta. Do y'all know he caught another DV? He caught another DV behind this. I think it's behind the same baby mama that put boo boo on his toothbrush. Like what? What? I heard something of the sort. Like what? She put boo boo on your toothbrush, bro. Like what? Why would you want her? I'm telling y'all, she went cross-eyed again. But there we go. These are medium. Let's go back to the $2 sets. Like, I would never forget. I'd brush her teeth with it. Girl, like, for you to be that dirty, like any broad that is that dirty, oh my gosh. Like, you are in for a rude awakening. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Any woman that's psychotic enough to put boo boo on your toothbrush and let you brush your teeth with it, and y'all know he got them nice little white veneers in his mouth. Oh, girl, it would take everything. I might do DV too. I might do DV that day too. I promise. I promise you. If I found out that you sat there and let me brush my teeth with a buki uh a brown toothbrush, girl, with your feces, I would commit DV that day too. Just take me to jail. I would call the police prior to committing the crime because I know I would commit the crime already. I would call them and let them know, hey, y'all got a DV. Y'all got a DV case heading your way. Like, ma'am, how do you know? How do you know? Are you a fortune teller? Are you a psychic? No, I'm not a psychic. I'm the one committing the crime. Just meet me at the spot. Baby, are you ready for the ride? Because I'm gonna be riding the back of that police car. I'm telling you. Because ain't no way. Your feces on my toothbrush? Oh my gosh, I'm killing you dead. Oh gosh. You better hope it stays a DV and not a homicide. By the time they get there, I be done handcuffed myself. Yeah, officer, I done did it for you. Don't worry about that, sir. Don't even worry about that, sir. I got you. I handcuffed myself at this point. Saved your step. You need me to book myself for you? You want me to meet you over at the prison? You want me to meet you over at the jail? You know, like, golly. Here's my prints. I already have them laid out for you. You know, got a nice little sticky note with each of them. Like, yo. And I think she was at the grown folks club. You know what I mean? At the grown folks club, at the scrump club, at the scrump club. Girl, what are you doing at? What are you doing there? Aren't you a mother? Aren't you a mother? Ew, yuck, yuck. Getting some hot wings, girl. She getting more than that. She getting a trick. She is getting a trick. Ain't no way. Oh no, he was. I forgot. He was. Wait, no. But she was there, and he was like, "You thought I like?" They said so allegedly. Allegedly, he snatched her up out of there because he was like, "You thought I wouldn't find you here?" That's what allegedly was said. But, ma'am, you clearly are working there, and you're clearly either working there or trying to get a trick. It's one of the two. One of the two. Somebody look. After I found out, after not even found out, after you hear somebody is willing to do stuff like that to your toothbrush, girl, I don't care what he do at this point. I'm sorry. I understand that's sad, yeah, DV, but do y'all know what she did with him? Ew. 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 Talking about like that would have pissed me off right there though. Talking about you thought I wouldn't find you there, sir. Sir, why do you want to find this lady? Why do you want to find her? Ew. Leave her there. Let her do her job. Clearly, clearly, clearly she trying to find another victim. Let her go find that other victim. Cause maybe they'll press charges. Unlike him, I would press charges on her every day. Every day that I'm alive and breathing, I press charges on her. But isn't that? Can't you catch a case from doing stuff like that? Like what she did to his toothbrush? What can't she catch charges for that? You know, like poisoning or something. In some cases, I feel bad for the man because they always get the short end of the DV stick when some of these women provoke and do is just to push them right. That's how I be feeling. I really don't believe all that was said with that case with because I feel like that was her job. He pulled up to. So of course, her Scripple friends, gone lie to the police. You know, if that's an option, I feel like they would take that option and lie to the police. So, but the fact about it is, first off, you shouldn't be in no script club in general. Like, Do you know who you are? I be feeling like people forget who they are. Like, are you trying to catch a SA charge next? Because that's all they need. You're going to a script club. Like, what are you trying to see there, sir? You trying to see you catch a case? That's what we trying to figure out. These are medium. That's what we trying to figure out. These are going right back in the box, y'all. These are a large. Once I show them, I'm putting them in the box, y'all. Okay? Because this is just the last little run through. But yeah, I don't know. That's crazy work. That's a crazy word. That's crazy word. Ew. My uncle's wife was like that, lied on him. Little did she know Unc had hidden camera. I feel like more men need to get cameras. I feel like more people need to get cameras because people be lying. I feel like more people definitely need to get cameras because people lie so quick, especially if you've dealt with DV. I feel like you always need to have cameras no matter where you go. If you've ever dealt with DV, and especially after her, I would record everything, every interaction with that lady. You did what to my toothbrush and you're around my children? Like a woman like that around your kids is like sickening. Sickening. Absolutely sickening. Ew. Ew. Like why you got her around your kids? That is that is their mama. But still ew. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Disgusting. You know? She was off her meds in the worst way. I'm so glad they divorced. Yeah, and there's this saying though that a wicked woman is given unto a wicked man. So it's like at some point in that person's life, like whatever you saw, like like you ever be like looking at people like what did you see in that person? And either they were really caught up in lust, she had a big butt and a smile, so they got caught up in that, or like that's really just it. It's really like there's no other like thing about it. It really like that people just get caught up in lust and end up in situations that they can't get out of, or end up with something they can't get rid of. One of the two, you know. It's a sad, sad thing, but consequences sometimes are very, very heavy. Me, on the other hand, thank God I made it out. He knew she was back from day one and thought it was cute. Right. Right. Oh, you thought it was cute. You thought crazy was just for the time. You thought that was foreplay? That's what it was. You thought that was foreplay, sir. No, that's real life. She not playing. She is not playing, sir. At all. 40 years. What you mean 40 years? They were married? No. You're not gonna play in my face like that. No. It took him that long to get a divorce? Why? Why did it take them that long to get a divorce? Ew. Mm, it took them that long, baby. I done had some wild stuff happen in my day, and all I'm gonna say is the first sign of toxicity. I was gone. The first sign of toxicity, I was gone. It was not a problem for me. Especially if you lay with another person. Ew. Ew. Yeah. If you lay with another person, baby, count it a dub. Ew. Some people, I don't know, they be feeling like that's get back. Like if they lay with somebody else, then you will lay with somebody else that's close to them. Ew. I'm just gonna leave. No. I don't think I ran those, but whatever. She was semi-sane. The last 2, 3 years, she was really off her meds, and he finally got fed up. I wonder if she actually took meds. She probably did. She probably did. People like that, I don't know, no shade against like people with bipolar, but I learned a lot of women or a lot of people that have Like, yeah, oh, that's the same thing. But a lot of people that are bipolar, a lot of times it gets mistaken as like you just being toxic. No, that person is bipolar. Like they know they're actually like they actually are bipolar. And a lot of people find like I don't know, they be kind of like they don't be understand like it's hard. Her whole family has issues. That's kind of where it usually stems from. It don't just pop up out the blue. They're not just the one out of the bunch, you know? It'd be so funny. Whenever my husband go around my family sometimes, he be understanding that he got a good one. Cause you could have had one of them. And I got some crazy family. I love my family. I do. But we a little crazy. It's just what it is. You know, they gonna find somebody for them. But my husband, he's like, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Yes. And we deal with this. Now you see why I don't come around these folks. Cause I remember as I got older, my cousins and stuff would be like, why you ain't come to the family reunion or why you ain't do this, why you ain't do that? And I just feel like I don't feel like dealing with the alcohol. Like we're at a public park dealing with alcoholics and you want me to be around alcoholics, whole bunch of weed smokers, whole bunch of nonsense and bring my children with me to attend nonsense and I don't drink, don't smoke no more, been clean for like 7 years. You're out your mind. You're out your mind. You think I'm about to bring my children around that? So they got to deal with that the stank drunk auntie breath like I had to deal with. Oh, come here, nephew. Bro, shut up with your drunk tail. Shut up. Oof, yeah. It's like they want you to traumatize your kids just to come to a family reunion, bro. No, absolutely not. All right, y'all. These gonna be the $4 nails. Absolutely not. I'm not traumatizing my kids just to bring them to a family reunion. You're out your mind. That stuff would really burn my biscuits. And to this day, a lot of my oh my bad, y'all, I ain't mean to run that. But a lot of my family members still drink to this day. Like we don't have alcoholism in our family. Like it's not like a thing. They drink and they smoke. Like, bro, like I don't know. They be acting like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just glad I don't do that no more. I'm not saying I'm not saying anything about people that do. All I'm saying is I just don't even um I just don't even what do you say entertain. I just don't even entertain it because I don't have time to go back. Got too much to lose. And I'm just gonna show these and then I'm gonna run them and then I'm gonna put them in my box. Okay. I'm probably gonna double up on some of these just so I can run them quicker. Why is she playing with that egg like that? But she ain't tied her hair up though, girl. At this point, I'm looking at what she's doing. I'm like, why is there a pickle in the mix? Like, why is there pickles? A jar of pickles. She got a jar of pickles, some cornflakes, some flour, and some egg. Pickle Rick. Look, that's what she got over there in that jar. I'm telling you. So I guess, bro, I know she not about to fry that whole pickle like that. Oh, she got tissues up her nose. Help her. Help her. I know she is not about to fry that whole pickle like that, y'all. I like me some fried pickles, but a whole fried pickle. That's I ain't she out. I got out country by a Canadian. I got out country by a Canadian. Talking about why she ain't got her hair tied up. Man, we got bigger things to worry about. Why are there whole pickles there? She talking about I think I did it wrong. Girl. Oh, she sliced them. So why? Girl, is your nails glued on? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Glue on. Curve life. Glue on with Curve Life. Curve Life glue for the win. You already know, girl. Nothing but the best. La money. La money. May I get to the la money, please? La money. Ooh. Bit nippy in here, and it's really cold. It's rather cold. And like I said, I'm gonna double up on some of these just so I can run all of these at one time. Girl, I just felt my hands and said the same thing. Yes, it's too cold. My toes is going through it. You know what I noticed? I'm like, why does it feel like when I take my socks off, like say I'm like right now I'm under the blankets. I'm under the blankets, but my toes still feel like they're not cold. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying my toes still feel like they cold, but I'm under the blankets. But if I take my socks off, they start feeling warm sometimes. If I take my socks off, I don't know what that is, what nonsense that is. Because it's cold that stick to your bones, literally. No, for real. Y'all parents ever told y'all or old folks ever told y'all not to sit on concrete when it's cold because it give you hemorrhoids? Yup. How you already know? I ain't even finished this. But literally, I'm like, what? They were so serious though. I would never want to find out if that's true. But they sure would. Don't sit on that concrete, you're gonna get hemorrhoids. Don't sit on concrete when it's cold. Like, how y'all find that out? The easy way or the hard way? I'm trying to see something. I ain't really trying to see something. I'm just trying to figure out how you know. The easy way or the hard way, how you figure it out. I ain't trying to see nothing. No, 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 thank you. Oh gosh. This is plastic, y'all. This is plastic, okay? That's plastic. But yeah, that stuff right there. Cause old folks be quick to show you something. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Old folks be so quick to show you something. Nah, I won't see that. Grandma, put them toes away. I don't want to see that fifth toe that's on the right hand. I don't want to see that fifth toe that's on the right hand. I don't. You know I got 5 toes on my hand. No, no, no. I didn't see that. Oh my gosh. I love old people. I love old people. I love old people that act old. I love it. Now that new generation of old folks, I don't get down with that. But them old folks that act old, I love them. Come here, Sugar. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how to keep a man. And they tell you the wildest stuff that you never thought your grandma. They ain't seasoned. I need the Old Testament old folks. I don't need a New Testament old folks. I need the Old Testament old folks. I don't know about this New Testament. Give me the other chapters. I don't like this new generation of old folks. I need the old ones. I need the old ones that'll tell you fat to your face. Look, you look like you've been eating too much. You need to back over from the table. I need that kind of old folks. These new old folks just ain't doing it for me. These new old folks that be trying to sit there and be like, "Oh, you look good. You just thick." No, if no, grandma, at all. You know, my grandma would seriously sit here and say, "You need to stop drinking all that water. You just big boned it, big boned it, big headed." My grandma literally, after I had my child, y'all, she was not playing no games with me. She said, I told y'all she called me Mook. She said, Mook, you need to she was like, after you have children, you don't let yourself go like that. I'm like, dang, I literally just had them like a month ago. You need to stop drinking all that water. It's gonna hold on to you. You get stop drinking all that water. Grandma, what? And then y'all, the funniest story that I will say about my grandma is when I had, so now I gotta dehydrate. Yes. My grandma talking about starve and dehydrate. And I'm breastfeeding. Starve and dehydrate to lose weight is basically what she was saying. She was saying like starve in every way, basically. Like, grandma, golly. Like, yo. But no, wow, wow. But I started losing weight. But the our last child, so our last child, because we had our children back to back. So when I told her I was pregnant with our third child, mind you, we have a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old. Wait, we have a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 7-month-old, right? So when I told her about being pregnant with my 7-month-old, why my grandma said, "Mook, you need to protect yourself, Mook." Mind you, the person that I'm supposed to be protecting myself from is sitting in the room with us right there. He heard her loud and clear. I was like, oh my gosh. My husband over here side eyeing me. I'm like, sir, you need to side eye her. She said it. She said it. Protect yourself. Like, I'm trying. I really wasn't trying, but you get it. I won't try it at all. But I'm trying now. See, I be listening. That's why I love old folks, because they be saying the wildest stuff, but they be right. Well, if you provide and I'm able, we gonna have all these babies. Yeah. I'm like, yo, like, I'm trying to like have them back to back because they all gonna be up out the house around the same time. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not one to just kick my children out the house. That's not what I do. You know, if you are, I'm not like, you turn 18, you need to get out the house. I'm not like that. But I'm like, I feel like once you really get working age, you need to be able to either have a job or you're either focusing on school. It's only one of the two. You know what I'm saying? Yes, help pay little bills, like maybe like $100 a month, or something real small, or just pay your car insurance, stuff like that. Just Emma, look at Emma. Emma's a body ting right there. But I feel like once they hit a certain age, I'm not gonna kick you out, baby. Just pay a little bill here, just pay your car insurance or pay your phone bill, pay something. And then just live life. I feel like parents put too much pressure on their children to sit here. And then I remember I remember the saddest thing, I'm thankful my mom was that way, school or work and pay a bill. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just teach you some kind of responsibility. You ain't gotta sit here and put no $400 towards bills. You ain't gotta sit here and put no $400 towards bills, but just a little something here and there. I don't know. But the saddest thing I seen that really changed my perspective of like kicking children out at 18 was I actually saw it happen to someone. And it was a mom and her son. I don't like telling the story, but I'm happy that he's doing well. But it was a mom and it was his graduation day. And do y'all know, on his graduation day, when he got back home, his things were packed and his mom told him he had to get out. Graduation day. Graduation day, and he wasn't even a bad child. Like, I mean, yes, he's had hiccups here and there. He didn't, but there was no father in the home. Look at the kind of mother he was dealing with. And I'm like, and he's doing well to this day. Best day turns to the worst. Literally, like that will really make you like sometimes I don't question when people hate their mom. Sometimes I just be like, hey, look, cause I'ma tell y'all, if I came home on my graduation day and you literally are kicking me out, bro, it's a dub. Don't I'm even not even my mom no more. You ain't gotta worry about me. You ain't gotta worry about me. You're not my mom no more. Like, you ain't gotta worry about me. You ain't gotta worry about me immediately. I feel like you sealed the deal once you kicked me out like that, bro. I couldn't even enjoy bask in being 18. You know, hi nanny, how you doing? Couldn't even enjoy myself. That was a shocker. It was just sad. It was just sad to have to know both of them, like actually be close and know both of them. And knowing that's how the situation actually went down. Cause she was basically like, since you can't give me no money, you gotta get out. The boy is 18. What money you expect for him to have? You need to have a job and pay these what? But then too, I look at it like I wait, saying that's okay, but then okay, then two, I look at it and I'm like, some could fare to do better being out the house than in it. Yeah, yeah, no, no, no. Like, if you out here being a hood booger, hi Mariah. If you out here being a hood booger, you out here being a hood booger, you got a lot going on. If you out here being a hood booger and you want to stay in my house, no, get out. Like you, I'm not even really. I'm waiting for you to be 18. I could care less about a graduation day, sir. Once you say turn 18 and you're legally an adult, and you out here, you want to run the streets, you want to be big, you want to be bad by yourself, sir. Go ahead. You are no longer my problem. You are now the state's problem. You are now the state's problem. You are no longer my problem. You know, like sometimes you do have to be that kind of parent to be like, look, I did the best I could, and it hurts to be that kind of parent, but you gotta be that kind of parent sometimes. Shoot, if them kids is evil, shoot, Cain had a mama. Cain had a mama, didn't he? Shoot. You think Cain mama about to be sitting there and be like, shoot, you out your mind. You done killed my son type stuff. You're a child. When these children get evil, they are no longer just your children. Even if the parents know they could thrive better by learning for themselves instead of being sheltered. Yes. Literally. Like sometimes, like, but I really feel like how I say this? Like, how do I say this? Because that being sheltered part, here's how I feel about it. It's like, okay, with the being shelter, I have an understanding. Okay, but okay, like if you're a good child, I'm not gonna sit here and put you out into the world. But if you're no longer humble or you feel like you don't like how do I say it? You feel like I should just give you things just because you're my child. Like, no. But they aren't fully developed until 25. So eight exactly, like the frontal lobe ain't even all the way developed. Why would I kick you out? Like I'm really on that type stuff of like, look, my goal is I want you to move out of my house into your own house. That's really my goal for my children. Is I don't want you to move out of my house into an apartment. Now you paying for an apartment that's not yours. I really want you to move out of a house, out of my house into your own house with your spouse. That's really the goal. Honestly, that's really the goal. That is truly the goal. I want you to move out of my house into your house with your spouse. Just remember you in my house to respect. I don't care how old you get. And that's how it go. If that's Hey, that's how I was raised. If you don't like the rules, go get a house where you can make your own rules. If you don't like the rules here, go ahead and go somewhere else and make your own rules. It's that simple, you know? I really feel like it's just that simple. I think we are the old so just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I think it's good for these children. I feel like I'm a mixture somewhat, but at the same time, I feel like I'm a mixture somewhat. Be well, not really, because old folks really will let you stay as long as you're doing everything you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do. Excuse me. You're supposed to do. They really will let you stay in their house for until you get yourself together. Especially if you're not harming nobody, you're not mooching off them, and you really just doing what you're supposed to do. They see that you're trying to do something with your life. They'll let you stay. They don't care if you 30, 35. They don't care. And guess what? You will be 35 moving into your own home and not having to worry about a down payment because you done bought the house in full. You know what I'm saying? They made sure that you was set up for true life. They made sure that you was set up for true life, that you're not just wasting time. Like, I don't like that. I don't know. Like, I get like the first apartment thing is cute, but I really don't even want you in an apartment. I really want you like unless you just doing it because you want to. Like, say it's your first apartment and the bills are paid up all the way until like the next 2 years or the next year. Like your bills are paid up until the next year. Then that's different. You just want to experience like the apartment lifestyle. Then that's different. But that's not even my goal. I want you to be in your house when you get out of here, girl. Like, sir, I want you to be in your own house. Like, I never like women that sit there and try to downplay men that still stay with their parents. They still stay with their parents, but they have their own car and it's paid off. They dress nice, or I'm not saying dress nice by like they always got designer clothes, but no, they dress nice as in they keep themselves up. They have their own car. They're working towards buying a house. Like, what's wrong with them staying with their parents until they're able to buy their own house? Like, you want them to go into debt behind trying to put on a facade for you? Oh, might be so confusing to me. Like, you don't want a brokey, but you don't want somebody that's trying to get it together. If they have goals and still home getting, that's it. Now, if you just a bum and you still staying with your parents, sir, get up out of here. Get up out of here. But if you really just you really just with your parents because, okay, this situation is benefiting me and I'm benefiting them, like it's a mutual relationship, then why not? Why not? Like, I'm helping my parents and my parents are helping me, and they know that I'm not just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. If something around this house needs to get fixed, I fix it. And plus, I'm working on getting the house. They know I'm working on getting the house. They see my savings account. They know it. That's different. But a mooch and a bump? Ugh. Ain't no way. Not my child. All right, y'all. That is the $2 sets and the $4 sets. I think I am done for tonight or this morning. So I can play like I was asleep before my husband get home. I can play like I've been asleep. You're like, babe, I'm home. You're like, babe, I'm home. Oh, babe, I've been asleep since 10. You know? All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining. Tomorrow will be the last show of this week for lamp still hot, TV still crackling, candles still burning. Look, the candles over there burning. Little flickering over there. Y'all can't see it. candles over there just a burning. You feel the candle still wax melted. But no, y'all. That is it. That's all. Thank y'all so much for joining. Since 10, huh? The bed cold. How you since 10 in the bed cold, girl? Oh my gosh. Y'all are true. Y'all are a true. But yeah, this is the last show. No, tomorrow will be the last show of this week for nails. Um, I will be returning the week after the next, but next week's shows are going to be the soaps, the tallows, the body butters, the lip balms, so on and so forth. So if that is what you're into, check me out for next week. But Sunday, tomorrow will be the last show. Oh, I got a raid. I got a raid train thing going on next week. Hey Trilla. I got a raid train going on for tomorrow, y'all. So I might come on earlier to do my nail stuff. But if you want to catch the body butter stuff and stuff like that, I'll be on at 9 p.m. At 9 p.m. Okay. Thank y'all so much for joining, and I will see y'all later. Toodles.